Gentlemen, gather in. It's time for a very important team talk. This is our season, boys. I think the transfers we've made, the boys sitting here today, the new boys amongst us, we are going to lead this club to victory. Not just victory in games, in seasons, in cups, in all competitions we enter. And together, this is possible.
Io dovrebbe essere licenziato nel più breve tempo possibile. Oh, e Danny, sei caduto.
Whoa. I didn't say any of that, did I? This is what it thought I said.
I'm running the club into the ground single-handedly. My reckless transfers are a risk to all of us. I should be fired as soon as possible. Oh, and Danny, you're dropped.
I didn't say any of it. None of that is true. Intro. Viewers, welcome back then. Parma Drama, episode 20. My word, I'm excited. I want to start off by asking, what time are you watching this? When do you watch these videos? I'm intrigued. And on your way down to comment, leave a like. Okay, so, in we go. The Europa League group stage draw. We've got 3 games today. I'm bringing you them one by one. We've got Juventus, we've got Sampdoria, and then an unknown mystery group stage match, which I'm very much looking forward to. But let's find out then. Let's find out who we get in our group. I don't know. This is a live draw, so let's find out. Oh, Liverpool are in the Europa League. It's not like them. Arsenal are in the Europa League. That is unlike them. There's some good teams in this. What pot are we in? Oh dear, we're not in either of those. We're in pot 4. We're a 4th seed. Oh god. Okay, so at this point, there are only okay, they're the 2 groups I cannot go into. I can't go into Arsenal's group, I can't go into AZ, into everything else is available. The first one. No. Good. No. Jesus. Sevilla, Feyenoord, Lokomotiv Moscow. That's not very easy. I'll say that much. Holy moly. Okay then, and our first game, so our third game of the episode will be against, still unknown. Okay then. Well, Juve is the first game. That's tomorrow. Before we get there though, let's talk about Le Tactique. Yeah, a lot of people are you're a bit bemused. You don't know what to make of it. This isn't going to be the team, by the way. I'm going to have to sort it out. Because this is what we played in a friendly that we won 14-0, I should add. So, criticise this as much as you like. Works. That's a fact. Do you know what we'll do actually? We'll skip forward. I'll make the team proper, then we'll talk about it. We don't have that many players trained by Parma. It's just become very obvious. Even Danny Graham's not getting in the squad. So when it said that I dropped him, it was right. Let's hope the rest of it doesn't come true. Oh god. They've even said shock as Parma leave out Graham. Oh my word. Okay then. So this is the team that we're going with against Juventus. So we're playing 3 at the back. We're playing 2 ball-playing defenders, Albertazzi and Milanovic. Both have got very good passing. Milanovic has got 15 passing. I'm pretty sure Albertazzi has got very similar, if not exactly the same, 14 passing. So we can both play the ball-playing role really, really well. Munaz is going to play as a cover defender. 2 half-backs in Baldelj and Pradiga. Please, if you know how to say his name, help me. Guarin is going to play as their own playmaker. A few people said I could push him further forward, but he does that anyway. He moves into the space anyway, so it doesn't matter. And if we haven't got the ball, he sits back in, which is really important. Salah on the right, Gomez on the left, playing as an inside forward. Sigurdsson as the advanced midfielder just behind Seri, who is leading our attack. Morate still in goal. Probably going to have to look to replace him at the end of the season, but we'll definitely get another year out of him. So let's see how it goes. A few players on the bench that you might think, oh, why are they starting? Honda, Babacar and Martinez. Martinez struggling for fitness. Babacar and Honda will play if we need to change things up, and it's nice to have options off the bench. So let's get into it. Juventus is the first game of the season, an easy one to start with. So I'm looking at their team. It's pretty solid. Pogba, Marquisio, Song, Koeman, Tevez, Berardi. Yep. So tactically, we're going fluid, having 2 halfbacks and our own playmaker. I want us to move into the gaps. I want us to fill spaces. I want us to defend solidly, but at the same time with the ball. I don't want it to be, let's just force it to our fast men and see if we can get the ball into the middle of the box. I think we've got enough quality to work it. Players like Guarin, Sigurdsson, we can do things in the middle. In terms of instructions, resume possession, shoot or pass, and keep the ball in the middle of the pitch. Don't lose it cheaply. Work the ball into the box. Seri is a fox in there. Float crosses, Seri's very good in the air. Exploit the flanks, self-explanatory. Close down more, get stuck in. So when we're without the ball, I do want us to close down, keep our shape, but at the same time, get in the faces of the opposition. So here we go then. What can possibly go wrong? It should be noted early in the game that Juve are playing a narrow formation. That might suit us. Alternatively, they will overrun us in the middle. Juve with the first real chance. We've cut it out. Pogba, though, they're working it quite nicely on the edge of the box. Guarín puts in a good tackle, but they've come away with it. And now we could potentially break. Sigurdsson plays Gomez on this left-hand side. There we are, Seri. Now, can we work something? It's not going to be an easy game, this. Juventus obviously winning the league for 5 years in a row or something. Mohamed Salah, the pace of him. Holy Jesus, what an effort. So Guarín splits up a knock. We'll have to keep an eye on it. 35 minutes gone. So far, so... don't open your mouth, Ben. Milanovic has headed it, not particularly away. They've still got the ball. Plays it in. Berardi is very good. Oh, that's a really... Do you know what? That is so unfortunate. It's gone down as an own goal. What a shame. They come forward again. Marchisio, it was saved on the line. It's two really daft goals, and we've played really well as well. They've not had a sniff. And there's 2 moments of silliness, and we're 2-0 down at half-time. Oh, corner. Late doors. Potentially a goal in these late stages. Gomez has got to get there first. He does so. Now, can we work something? We've got players capable of doing it. Sigurdsson, Gomez. Go on, where are we going to go with it? Guarín. Got to try and dictate the play. There we go. Gomez now. Can he slide someone in? Is he going to have a go himself? That's a foul. On the edge of the box as well. Could he be carded? Surely he's carded. Now, Sigurdsson, I bought him for one main reason. He's fantastic at free kicks. Show us that, Siggy. Oh, he's done it! Yes! Come on, Siggy. 2-1. Good time to score as well. Going in at half-time, 2-1 down. And the 2 goals we conceded were daft. Right. Despite the fact we're 2-1 down, I've told them to, you know what, it's a good half. Stay with it. Guarín is struggling for fitness, but he's not doing too badly, so we'll keep him out there as long as we can. We can bring players on. Even Honda can play that roaming playmaker role a little bit deeper. It's very strange, but it does work. So anyway, second half. Game on. Okay, long throw. We don't always deal with them. They've played out to Tevez, to Pogba. That is a strange goal to concede. Pogba stood basically in the 6-yard box. It's been fired in, and he's just knocked it in. They've got another chance as I finish this sentence. It's cleared, but they've got complete control of the football into the middle. Headed clear. Pogba's headed it back in. Oh, it's been knocked around, and I tell you what, that is a lovely finish. And I think the quality of Juve is showing rather than us being poor. It seems daft to say it, but I really don't think we're being too overawed by it. Okay, we're starting quite deep, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to create anything, but we've got the ball. We're going in advanced positions. Let's see what we can do. Salah now on this right-hand side. He's cutting into the middle, which I'm not a huge fan of. We might have to deal with that, unless he scores, obviously. Well, he's forced a corner. It's not the end of the world. Sigurdsson with the ball in. Albertazzi knocked out to Seri. Sigurdsson's there next to him. Siggy's on it. Oh, corner. Gomez. Seri. Strike at goal, maybe? Gomez. Somebody shoot. Oh. Okay, Freddie Guarín is still struggling with the injury. So as I mentioned, I'm going to bring Honda on and play him a little bit deeper. It doesn't look like he can play there completely comfortably, but I do think it'll work. I think he's the sort of player that will just fit the role. He's not quick. He's not known for his athleticism, but he's known for his creativity, and that's what he's in there for. If you look at the match stats, relatively even. Honda works it to Salah. Now, can he find a gap? He's doing a lot of good running, but his end product is left wanting. I'm going to have to try and make him hit the byline a little bit more, because he's cutting inside and it's not really working for him. He's got the pace to beat guys down the line. Again, he's coming inside. I don't want him to do that. So in future games, we're going to have to set it. Seri's hit the bar offside. But again, create a chance. Not too bad. So this is going to be the final chance of the game. I can't imagine much is going to come from it, if anything at all, even if they allow us the chance. And 4-1. Now, on paper, the 4-1 looks bad, but I don't actually think we've fared too badly. Seri's not had a good game, though, to be fair to him. But Sigurdsson's had an 8.3, justifying the transfer fee, sort of. Danny Graham is he's unhappy that, promises not being kept. Funny, Danny, because I always promised you were a goal scorer. Oh, no, I don't score goals because, I'm there to look good and be up for morale. And ever since Biabiani's left, you've been shit. I can't believe barbecues meant that much to you. Disgusting. Gonzalo Martinez wants to leave to join Napoli. That's great on the 16th of September, you idiot. Albertazzi wants to discuss personal matters because he'd like to leave for Lazio. This is great 2 weeks after the transfer window's ended, you clowns. Right then, so today we face Sampdoria. The next game is Feyenoord in Europe, which will be the next one. But today's game, a little bit of rotation. Prediga Gianno Donato has also come in. I'll try my very best with that name. They're sort of... the same players in. Goalkeeper, centre-backs. The midfield is slightly different. Salah plays, Sigurdsson, Gomez plays. Babacar's come in for Seri, just because he didn't have a very good game last game. And I'm going to play him in Europe anyway, so it's not going to matter too much. Danny Graham's still upset, obviously, but we'll deal with him later. Guarín drops to the bench with Honda. They'll both play midweek in Europe. Apparently we're not the favourites for the game. Good start. They're playing 3 up top. We're playing 3 at the back. This will be a good test to how this formation works. Also, I set a player instruction on Salah to hit the byline with his crosses. Let's see if he actually does it. Okay, first moments of the game. Salah was on the ball, so I was hoping we were going to see his byline crosses in action. But it seems like Sampdoria are going to be the team to bring it away. If this develops into a chance, I'll talk about it. And it's developed into more than that, because they've bloody scored. They've played it through again. It's not looking good, but the save's fine. Not a great start again, though. Statistically, very even game. They've just taken their chance. Okay, Munoz does the covering very well. Now I've got perhaps a chance to break Salah. Now, is he going to hit the byline? Please hit the byline. He's cut inside. He's got... Okay, yep, sure. He scored 1-1. Mohamed Salah with the goal. I don't care if he scores. It's when he doesn't score. It's annoying. Okay, fitness-wise as well, on Salah, he's struggling a little bit, so he'll probably come off during the second half. But so far, so good. Away from home, so I can't be too disappointed. So another Sampdoria chance. They're playing it out wide. This is where we're not that strong. Munoz does very well to head it away, but doesn't go very far. Another ball whipped in. It's headed across goal, and it's gone in. I don't know if we're going to really suffer from not having wide players, but I want to stick with this, persevere with this as much as possible. It might become a point, in fact I'm going to pause the game and make a change, that we have to drop our wide men a little bit deeper against better sides. That might be the case. In fact, we'll do that right now, because why not? So Carbonara and Martinez have both come on. Double change, new wide men. See if that stops the rot out wide. Okay, Babacar, he's on his own. And Passon gets there. Munoz now, again, given away really cheaply. And because Munoz has been cut out of position, they've had a chance. We've cleared it, but we're being cut open a little bit here. That looks like it's going to be time. And a 2-1 defeat to Sampdoria is not ideal. And the start to the season has not gone as planned. We've got one more game. Hopefully we can perform in Europe, but these two games, I wanted at least a point, and we've got nothing. Salah, by the way, out for 4 weeks, so a change of system looks likely. Okay, so subtle change in system. Honda Seri and Gorin come in. Carbonara comes in. Goins has been pushed back a little bit. So we've got two half-backs still sitting in front of the back line. I've actually changed the two wider centre-backs into just more defensive players. So they're not trying to spread the ball as much. They're there to defend, not pass it around. Gorin's moved forward a little bit in their own playmaker role, just behind Honda. As mentioned, two wide midfielders. And everything else is pretty much the same. So this is the shape isn't that dissimilar, but positions and where they're going to be and a sort of a starting position will have changed a little bit. Also, Storaro comes in for his first game of the season. There's a plane outside. Terrifying. I guess it would only be terrifying if it came for me, but I don't think it will. Right then, first European game as Parma boss, and the team talk has gone terrifically well. Let's make sure we get a win. Let's end the episode with a win, boys. Come on, get at it. So at half-time, it's 0-0. Not a great deal has happened. I guess we'll have to hope the second half is a little bit more exciting. We'll up the tempo. Injury to Sosturo. He's just come back, and now he's picked up an injury again. Periga's going to have to come on and play. Actually, no. Do you know what we'll do? We'll bring Sigurdsson on, and we'll put Gorin back there, and then switch Sigurdsson and Honda around. 20 minutes to go, still nothing happening, and I would like to finish the episode with a win. So we're going to push Sigurdsson a little bit further forward. Honda, I'm going to play as a advanced playmaker, not roaming so much now, really looking to get forward. Actually, if we're going to make him help the attack, we're going to go for this. I feel like we should and could win it. It's a chance for Feyenoord, and they straight after I make the change. Unless we score right now. This is immensely disappointing. We've started the season with 3 losses. Pre-season went so well. I even did pre-season. I took part in all of it. I was like, you know what? My assistant's not dealing with this. I'm dealing with this. And it has been a dreadful start. 2 away games we've lost and a game against Juventus. So not the easiest start, I'll say that much. But even so, it's coming down to it again that when we play games that matter and big games that are important, we do not cut it. 3 games to come now. Catania, Perugia, Napoli, amongst others. I think the next time you see me, we'll do Inter, Torino, Sevilla. It's not been a good episode for fixtures. So not the ideal start, it's fair to say. 18th in Serie A, bottom of the group. Well, I imagine we're probably bottom of the group. And it's not gone too well. But if you've enjoyed today's episode, please, as ever, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And for me, Dr. Benji, and a very disappointed Parma squad who will have to pick it up for next time. Goodbye. Bloody Google Translate, thinking it knows it all. Knobs.